What's up, everybody? My name's Kelly.
And I'm Hallie, and we're taking you vintage shopping in Nashville.
Woo!
We are taking you on a shopping spree today and showing you our top 5 favorite vintage stores in all of Nashville. We also have a bonus stop at the end with a surprise location that you will not want to miss. So let's go ahead and dive in. The first place we're going today is called Starstruck Vintage. It's actually where I found my dress for Homemade Margarita's music video. We'll throw a little clip up. I went in there looking for one really specific thing, and I was able to find it because they seriously just have the most beautiful, curated, hand-picked vintage pieces. I love it. If you were looking for something cool, this is where you're gonna find it. Total Bubbas. Our first stop is Starstruck Vintage. It is founded by Tara Brooks, and this store offers an electric mix of vintage clothing, shoes, jewelry, accessories, and decor that captures the essence of the past decades, but also has a little touch of glam to it. This is one of my personal favorites. Just like I mentioned earlier, I was able to find the exact dress I was looking for my music video for Homemade Margaritas. I came into one store, knew what I was going for, and somehow found it here. This is a video of me showing my new friend Shane. She helped me find the dress that day, so I wanted to show her the finished product. This is just stop 1 of 5, and then again, we are capping off the night somewhere that is vintage inspired, and I cannot wait to show you what it is. I feel pretty starstruck. Okay, explain the W. Explain the W.
You guys are new. I have a clothing brand called Wayne, and there's a branch of Wayne that's vintage products, and they're rebuilt, so it's called Wayne Rebuilt. It's kind of a play on rebuilding a car. Yeah, I'm probably gonna put this on like a vintage vest or a jacket or some jeans or something like that, and it'll be on the website soon. So
Go get it.
all right, everybody, this is High Class Hillbilly. It's owned by Nikki Lane. She's an artist, and it's actually one of my favorite stores. It's, in my opinion, one of the best curated, most beautiful vintage stores in Nashville. It's a little bit on the high end, but you'll see why. It's super worth it.
Like Kelly said, High Class Hillbilly is a vintage boutique curated by singer-songwriter Nikki Lane. She is incredible both in her fashion style and her artistry. Except for you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
This shop is packed with tons of unique finds from Nikki's travels all across the US. Vintage boots, hats, leather goods, denim, and fun fashion pieces. She's even worn some of these items on stage that are featured in her store. Each item is handpicked, so you never know what you're gonna find. I grabbed these vintage denim Levi shorts and wore them at Country Thunder, Arizona for one of my performances. I can totally see Kelly and I curating a store like this over the next few years as we travel for different tours, and it's just so incredible to watch a dream like that being played out in this store. High Class Hillbilly is always on the hunt for one-of-a-kind items, so just ask if you're looking for something specific and they will look out for it.
Okay, so the cool thing about High Class Hillbilly is right next door to your left, we have Backslide.
Come in. Come on out. Just next door to High Class Hillbilly, we have Backslide Vintage. Backslide actually began as a pop-up shop in 2015 and quickly grew into a must-visit storefront. Backslide is easily one of the most referred to vintage stores by both peers and stylists that I've personally spoken to. I found this gorgeous blue 80s shirt that I've worn on stage multiple occasions now, and I just think this store is the best.
Backslide, more like backside. All right, we are now at Shag Vintage. I love this store. I feel like it has a really good eclectic group of things. If you're looking for one-of-a-kind, really interesting pieces, or they have some higher-end things as well, this is a really good place to come see.
We love Shag, but it is not just a vintage store in my opinion, but a real time capsule of music history. It's a Nashville staple known for its rock and roll and western vibe and iconic hand-picked selections. The store is owned by Jesse Lee Jones, who's a well-known musician, and you can just tell that his passion for art truly shaped every corner of this place. My friend Kenzie's brand is actually represented in Shag. She makes gorgeous pieces, from earrings to necklaces to bolo ties, so I seriously suggest you go check her out. She also helped style me with both this dress from Shag and one of her handmade bolo ties for CMA Fest show this last summer.
You like it?
I like it on you.
It's the sweetest note ever.
Okay, next is Music City Vintage. This is actually a friend of mine's store. They specialize in 80s, 90s, and 2000s vintage, so it's a little bit newer stuff. They got great sneakers and all kind of stuff, so let's go check it out.
Music City Vintage is one of Kelly and I's most frequently visited vintage stores, and we've actually been coming here since we first started dating.
We have a curated selection of videos just on a repeat and a loop in our event center space, just showing different streetwears and different brands, the history of them.
Let's go! It was founded in 2018 by two childhood friends and quickly made a name for itself because of its super unique collection of vintage streetwear and rare sports memorabilia. Oh, matches your eyes.
But my eyes are blue, I think, right?
They're that color. Technically, it's only $15 because we both wear it.
So it's like split.
So it's like, yeah.
So I pay 15, you pay 15.
And then we both pay $5 more, and then we'll have the hat.
Yeah. You wear it better.
Get it? We have to get it. I have found everything here, from old school jerseys, this one for example, let's go Chiefs, to rare graphic tees, hats, and more. I'm always amazed at the stock they have and what a wide variety of teams and locations they represent too. So if you're a fan of throwback streetwear or looking to add some vintage to your wardrobe, this spot should be at the top of your list. We can share that one too.
Don't let me walk out with this vest.
Or do.
Or do, yeah.
Alrighty, thank you.
Appreciate you. Alright, man.
Bye. But we are not done yet. We have one more vintage-inspired location we really want to share with you. It is a hidden gem of Nashville, but we think y'all deserve to see it.
I'm not gonna steal nothing.
Or, unless.
Except for this.
You like my hat?
I love your hat. Jeez.
That bad?
No. I love your hat. What's the favorite thing we got today?
Polo.
Polo.
I know what the favorite thing we got is.
What?
Memories that last a lifetime.
Hey, that's right, Barry.
We're gonna drop a list at the end of this video of all the vintage stores in East Nashville that we freaking love. Nashville in general. It's one of our favorite things to do together is vintage shop and antique shop, so. But we have another spot we're gonna take you if you're interested in food. We like food and clothes.
Yeah.
So we have a really good food spot we're gonna take you. We have made it to our hidden gem. We're at Pearl Diver. It is such a fun bar, restaurant spot. Perfect place to hang out on a Saturday night. It's not in here though. This is so bad. This place is all vintage inspired, so we figured this is perfectly on theme, but this is the cutest.
What'd you say it was rattan or?
Yeah, all their, I'm soaking wet. All of their chairs and furniture and stuff is vintage, like rattan, like I think it's called rattan, R-A-T-T-A-N, wicker material.
It's like basically like if SpongeBob was a billionaire and he wanted to make a restaurant. This is it.
Way accurate. We made it to our final stop, Pearl Diver, y'all. We cannot sing enough praises about this place. It is loved by all locals and visitors alike. This vintage-inspired bar is the perfect place to unwind after a full day of Nashville vintage. With its mid-century furnishings, tiki-inspired cocktails, and cozy atmosphere, it truly feels like you're stepping back in time when you're in here. Make sure you go drop a comment about which of these places you most want to visit, and if you haven't already, subscribe, because we're back every Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. And the more subscribers we get, the longer we're going to be able to do this, y'all. We had so much fun exploring today. This is seriously one of me and Kelly's favorite things to do together, so thank you for coming with us. We're so happy you joined, and we will see you next week on Harbors and Highways. We love you!
That's yummy.
I love you guys. Bye.